Norristown is moving. Derek Perry has come back in. And Frank, I think this early, I think one of the keys in a game like this is just going to be substitute. You've got to keep moving your people in and out. And this is where not having Mayers and not having Lever starts to hurt, because there's two more guys that you can keep playing.
That's right. That's right. And I'll tell you, Pennwood has made more substitutions than Norristown.
He has played his entire bench already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 guys, 11 men. They've all played. There goes Holmes on the move, spin, misses. Battle on the board. It's all, ball goes off, and it's Heckman on the move. No break. Heckman's wisely slowing it down a little bit. Finds Allen, but the Eagles aren't going to slow it down, and we have a foul. Didn't catch that foul. Yeah, it's on Steve Alston. That's his first. And here's a case, Frank, where even foul trouble on Pennwood, you know, they go so deep that they can afford some fouls. Harry Allen on the line.
I'll tell you, Jim, I like this being within 6 points without Mayers and Thomas in there.
Shot is no good by Allen. That's the other thing you said about the foul shooting. Eagles are going to have to be tough on their foul line. Jump shot from outside, in and out. That was number 31, Orlando Harris. Here comes the Eagle. Ball bouncing around. Perry controls. Oh, yes, we got a walk, and it is a good call. Perry was dragging his foot, and that's what pressure does, Frank. Pressure forces mistakes. Here
when
comes
you're tired
Coaster.
out there, you tend to make more of those mistakes.
Holmes has the ball, and Holmes is their big gun. Jump shot, good move, in and out, no good. Perry on the rebound, up high. Can't be careless with that ball. You got to watch it. Here comes Allen on the dribble. Remember, Allen's 6'3", handles the ball, rebounds, defends underneath. There goes Fisher, fake jumper up off the side, and here comes the break again. It's Holmes, ball hit, stolen.
Another nice steal.
Fisher back, looks for Heckman, and Heckman will slow the pace up just a tiny bit. Being played by Holmes, and he better be careful. Holmes has good hands. There he is. Finds Perry. Perry's being guarded, and you got to watch for that the violation, 5-second call. There's Allen on the dribble outside. Holding on to the ball, looking up. They're trying to set up a play, and this is the first time all evening, I think, that the pace is slowed down. Craig Jones with the ball, looks underneath, back to Allen. Allen finds Heckman. Heckman with a shot. It's up, no good. And here comes the rebound, and if Heckman had followed that ball in, he might have had one. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound. There's 41 Jackson on the rebound. We have a foul going to be on Fisher.
Call at all, Jim. That's one of those unnecessary calls.
It might have been what we call a tired foul too, Frank, where rather than being up to get up and get that ball, you know, you kind of reach in. There's another Eagle sub. We have number 10, 6-foot Greg Littlejohn into the game. And trying to see who's going out, Craig Jones. And foul shot by Jackson, no good off the rim. Fisher steps in with a good rebound, not wasting any time on the move. Littlejohn on the move, nice pass over to Perry, stripped of the ball by Holmes. And again, it can't repeat it quick but fast. Now there goes Holmes, stripped of the ball. And Perry coming back. Passes up, Coaster picks off the pass. Coming down court, finds Holmes. Holmes on the drive, no good. Rebound. I don't know what the call is.
That ball went up and down the court 6 times without anybody scoring.
Had a foul, and I'm surprised about that. Didn't see a thing.
You know, Jim, a lot of people don't realize last year there were many games we won where we were outscored from the field, but our foul shooting won the game for us.
Entering the game for Norristown, 6'1" senior Mike Shemaleski. And here again, Coach Cresswell has gone to the bench. And Frank, I think this is a good thing because these games are non-league games, and the more experience you can get these kids, the better it's going to be for later on in the year. Foul shot missed, and those missed foul shots, Norristown could cut the margin, but they can't. There's a good move by Steve Alston, the 6'2" 11th grader moves in, and it's a Pennwood 8-point lead, 28-20. And scoring has slowed down a little bit here. Pass underneath, blocked away. retrieved by Fisher. 2 moves on the jumper. Yes, Fisher's got it. Again, 6 points. 10 points for Eric Fisher, leading Norristown. Coaster to Holmes. Holmes on the move, spin move, gets around Chmielewski, and Chmielewski has to foul.
You know, I like Fisher. He's got a soft touch there. You say he already has 10 points? He's a very pleasant surprise. As I said, in the PW game, he got 13 points, which was quite a surprise to Coach Cresswell.
Jones coming in, replacing Derek Perry. And they're going to have to figure out a way to stop Holmes, the speed. Those Holmes and Alston both handle the ball well, and they seem to have moves where they can get easy shots underneath. They've not been hitting tonight. They actually have been missing a fair number of shots. Holmes makes the first of 2. Has them both. 8-point lead against for Pennwood, and Pennwood moves the pressure back just a tiny bit. Chmielewski with the ball. Bounce pass to Heckman, back to Chmielewski. Looking down, finds Heckman over in the corner. No shot, coming back out with a left-hand dribble. Finds Chmielewski. There goes the move underneath. Fisher with a fake, and made a good move that time. Got Tidwell off his feet, and Fisher gets the foul. You know what you see the pros do on that move, Frank? They wait till they get him off the feet and get that foul and get the ball up, and oftentimes get the 3-point play.
Yeah. I noticed on offense, there's been a few times when Heckman and Chmielewski could have taken that 3-point shot. Of course, I don't know if they can make a 3-point shot, but that's another thing we had last year. You couldn't leave Pinky Johnson open at that 3-point line. He would put it up.
Yeah, and that's the way you get back into a ball game quickly. You have guys that can shoot that 3-pointer.
But I think they're going to have to take it if they're open.
Fisher has them both, and they're down to 6 again, but they haven't been able to get down below 6 in a long time. There's full court pressure. Pressure broken. It's Alston on the drive. Ball underneath. Barnes misses.
That was a beautiful block there.
And we have a foul. It's committed against Fisher coming out. Foul is on Alston, and that's his second. And Alston right now has 6 points. Holmes has 12. Harris has 7. So you wouldn't mind seeing one of them get in some foul trouble. Fisher to the foul line, shooting 1-and-1. And you've got to take advantage of every one of these if you possibly can. And he doesn't. First one is missed. Coaster steps in on the rebound, moving down court. Looks for Alston. Alston moving in. Gets in too close. Misses off the basket, but it's Fisher with a rebound. Finds Chmielewski. He's up alone on the move. Moves to the right hand. Makes it. His first basket. Good fast break. Key pass by Fisher. Norristown down to 4. Foul by Chmielewski.
That was a nice move by Chmielewski, going underneath the basket to the other side. He kept his body between the defender and the ball and allowed him to put the basketball up there.
And it will be Matt Coaster going to the line, shooting 1-and-1. And we realize out there, Frank, that Norristown's tallest player out on the court is 6'1". Again, quite a difference from last year. Coaster's foul shot up and good, 31-26. The Patriots. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left here in the half. Second shot by Coaster is good, and the Patriots get back their 6-point lead. There goes a steal by Holmes, up, and we have the dunk.
They're the kind of points you just can't give up.
There goes Little John over to Fisher. Fisher with a jumper up, no good. And Barnes on the board, looks outside for Holmes. Ball comes down to Alston, and Little John hits him.
That was another good foul. He kept the man from scoring. He's going to force him to make it from the foul line.
And notice how quickly Pennwood moved into that transition game. Got the good play off the board. One pass, and they're looking down court for that break.
But I'll tell you, Jim, you take away those 4 steals that they scored on, and we're in the ball game.
Yeah.
That's 8 points they got by stealing the ball in our back court.
Of course, the one thing you know is that you can't take away those 4 steals. That's the game, that pressure. And you know what's going to happen. League scouts that are here, they see that pressure working, and you can be assured that we're going to see some more full court presses during the course of the year and the up-tempo game.
Now this guy Holmes has quick hands.
Alston makes them both.
So
Alston now has 8 points, and the lead is back to 10. Here comes Craig Jones, looking cross court, finds Chmielewski with a jumper, long jumper, off the rim, and they're not following their shots. Nobody moves in. Coaster on the break, over to Holmes. Holmes on the move, but they have him on the walk this time. And you'll notice, Frank, what's happening. Pennwood, when they get set up down court, is often 3 or 4 men to 1. And the Eagles are being beaten badly in that transition game.
Well, what the Eagles have to remember is basketball is not a game of dribbling. It's a game of passing. And when you start bringing that ball up, you want to keep passing it. You want to pass it from one man to the next.
Chmielewski back to Ekman, and here's where the pressure's coming. There's Holmes again with a steal underneath. Easy layup.
That was an example of what I was talking about. Heckman should have thrown it right back to Chmielewski.
Here's Chmielewski, looks over for Jones, finds him. Jones breaking the press on the drive, passes off to Little John. Nice feed by Jones. Eagles down by 10, 38-28. And here's Little John with an attempted steal, and Coaster fouled. We'll be shooting 1-1. Just came off making 2 before. You hope that Pennwood can start missing some of these so the Eagles can take advantage of the missed foul shots and get back into the game. But not this time, as Coaster makes the first. Patriots 39, Eagles 28. 3 minutes and 21 seconds left in the first half. Coaster ready with his second shot. It's up, and it's good. Cleanly hit, and the Patriots drop back a little bit. Here comes the pressure now. Heckman, ball blocked by Alston, and we almost had him in our laps. Glenn Martin with the save.
But they're just waiting an instant too long before they throw that pass.
Yeah,
you got to get the ball, pass, pass, pass.
There goes the trigger into Chmielewski. They're up over the court. He's on the move. Here comes Holmes. The trap is put on. Ball to Jones. Jones with a behind the back pass to Fisher. No good. Rebound shot. It was no good. Fisher on the rebound, though. Missed the layup. Ball outside Chmielewski. And that's the first time the Eagles have really controlled for 2 or 3 shots. Heckman with the ball. No shot. Pass goes in. It's off the foot of the Eagles, and it will be Pennwood inbounding under their own basket. Coaster looking for Holmes, finds him. And here again, there goes the rounded back dribble. Holmes on the move. Spins around, and we have a foul. Found Tidwell. Eagles foul on Little John, which is his 3rd.
I'll tell you, this guy Holmes looks pretty impressive, and he's not a selfish ball player.
Frank, I really think Holmes may be one of the very best players in the district this year. I think we're going to hear a lot more of him. He played last year with Rap Curry and the crew, and he was a good scorer last year. And I see no reason why we don't expect more of that from him this year. Into the Eagles lineup, number 14, Roy Green, 6 foot 1 inch senior. Tidwell misses the first, and the Eagles coming right back with Adrian Simmons and with Brian Tolliver.
How many points you have for Holmes? 16?
Yeah, Holmes already has 16 points, which is a very good first half.
Well, then, Jim, at least 10 of them are on steals.
Yeah, you stand to have a good shooting percentage if you're not shooting anything but layups. 2 missed foul shots. Eagles need a basket. Eagles need to get on the board. Here comes Simmons on the move. On the drive, no good. Rebound attempted tap. There goes the fast break. Holmes ahead of the group with a dunk. Oh! This time Holmes makes the left-handed dunk. 42-28. And there's the trap. Ball controlled by Tolliver. Almost stolen. 15 ball blocked this time. Attempt with a steal back. Holmes controlling on the fast break. Finds Smith, but he was too far. Here comes Jones back. Jones is going to go on the move with left hand. Too strong, no good. Rebound up, no good. That was Roy Green. Here comes Holmes back. Attempted to bounce pass. Ball is controlled. And there's the foul. Tidwell with the attempt. And Frank, I think the pace this year is a lot faster, but it's not a controlled pace.
Yeah, and they don't seem to have the peripheral vision yet that the boys had from last year. But you got to remember, that team last year played together for 3 years. This is a group of guys playing together for probably the first time.
Tidwell on the shot, shooting 1-on-1, misses a shot, and thank goodness Pennwood is not making their foul shots right now. Minute 51 seconds left in the first half, 14-point Patriot lead. Tidwell ready with his second up, no good. Nobody under the board except Eagles, and here they come. It's Allen. Allen finds Tolliver, two guys playing him. It seems that they have two guys on everybody. There's the ball, and it's Fisher. Eric Fisher with 14 points, Harry Allen with 7, and thank goodness for them. There goes the pass in on a good move underneath. 45 rolling under, that's Jim Smith with an easy layup. And Frank, we should have kept the record. Second half, we're going to ask Glenn Martin to keep a track of how many layups Pennwood gets, you know? Because most of their baskets have been from underneath. That foul is on Smith.
You know, it's funny that they're making all those layups, but it seems to me they could pop it from the outside, too, with their height advantage.
Yeah, but their points have come from underneath. Allen on the foul line, 1-on-1, in, spins out, rebound controlled, and there's a bout, and we have a foul on Craig Jones as he hits Smith on the hand. Jones' first personal. Smith will go to the line, and Frank noticed that the Patriots playing all 4 of their players off the foul line.
You know, Jim, I don't understand that at this point. I would at least put a couple guys down there. They can compete with us in rebounding at both ends of the board. That rebound is in no way a concession to Norristown's team.
Okay, my guess, Frank, would be that what he doesn't want to risk is the danger of committing fouls on the rebound. And he's doing it to just keep his team out of any kind of foul trouble. Both shots are good. And Frank, it seemed like just about 2 minutes ago, the Eagles had closed to 4. And now it's a 16-point Patriot lead, almost all on steals, and we almost had another one there. Orlando Harris batting the ball out of bounds. And Norristown seems to be pretty much disconcerted by the pressure. Simmons looks, finds Allen. Allen on the strong move, feeds off, airs a ball, basket by Fisher, good pass by Allen. And Fisher already has 16 points. Coaster on the dribble, a good move, driving on Simmons. Yes, throws the ball up, a right-handed shot. 48-32, Pennwood, and they've got to start missing. Foul on Coaster.
Now that was a dumb foul when you're up by this many points.
I think the last thing their coach wants to see as the half comes to an end is some of their players getting in foul trouble. It just doesn't make sense at this point in the game. Allen with a 1-on-1 chance to close the gap. And it'd be nice to see the Eagles get down to 10 points, 12 points by half. First shot by Allen is good. 48-33 Patriots. Eagles down by 15. Allen ready, shot is too strong off the board. Rebound controlled by Tidwell, who looks outside, finds Holmes. Holmes goes over to Harris. Harris with a move, no good. But underneath against Smith, and we have a foul.
Well, as I said, Jim, you got 5 guys out there hustling, but they haven't played together that long. And we're going to see a lot of mistakes. But I think as the season goes on, you're going to see them get better and better.
I think we both feel that way, Frank, and that's why you play these non-league games before you get into the league. It's a long season, and every game becomes a learning experience. Norristown has 11 fouls thus far, so there's a lot of personal. Shots both good, and Frank, noticed the scoreboard, place where Norristown used to be last year. Pennwood has made 50 points already in the first half. Tolliver to Jones. Jones on the move, right-hand shot up, no good. Strong rebound again by Tidwell. Simmons almost gets the steal. Around the back move. Simmons does get the steal. 22 seconds left. Finds Jones. Jones goes off to Tolliver. Back to Jones. Jones up with a shot. Good. 50-35. Eagles trail by 15 as we get close to half. Here comes Coaster. Coaster on the move to Holmes. Holmes setting up the 3. Yes, he's got it. And what a first half, Mike Holmes. What kind of numbers he's putting up on the board. Jones on the walk. But the time has run out, and at halftime, we have the Pennwood Patriots 53, the Eagles of Norristown 35. Certainly an unaccustomed position for the Eagles of Norristown. First half scoring, Mike Holmes, the very speedy and quick-handed Patriot guard, had 21 points in the first half. That's a pretty remarkable first half. We're going to go away for a few moments, fans. You can listen to the Norristown Eagles cheerleaders in the background. Glenn Martin will be back with you very shortly with some halftime statistics. Okay, Frank, you're going to do a half.
Okay, I'm Glenn Martin with the halftime stats. Very fast-paced first half thus far. The leading scorer for Pennwood, of course, is sensational player Mike Holmes with 21 points, 3 rebounds. He had numerous steals that led to some impressive dunks. Also, Rich Barnes has 5 points and 5 rebounds. Steve Olson has 8 points and 3 rebounds. Jim Smith has 6 points and 4 rebounds. Matt Coaster has 6 points and 2 rebounds. Total rebounds, Norristown holds the edge 27-24. Free throws for Pennwood, 14 for 20. 3-point shooting, 1 for 3. For Norristown, leading scorer, Eric Fisher, much improved player this year. Eric Fisher with 16 points and 8 rebounds. Free throws for Eric Fisher, 2 for 3. Next leading scorer is Harry Allen with 8 points and 5 rebounds. Also scoring is Craig Jones with 5 points and 3 rebounds. Free throws, 5 for 12 for Norristown. That's a dismal percentage. 0 for 1 for 3-point range. And the halftime score, 53-35 in favor of Pennwood. I'm Glenn Martin. Stay tuned for the second half.
Okay, we have a few special halftime guests with us tonight. Come on up here, guys. A few guys we could use tonight. Here we got Lou. Come on, Lou. There's Evans and Lou, Simpson, Thompson. There he is, Howard Flowers. You know, well, we sure could use you guys tonight. I wish we could sneak you in there a little bit. And I guess one of the things on my mind is, what's the biggest difference between high school basketball and college basketball? What would you say?
We got better.
You got better?
Yeah.
What would you say the biggest difference?
The intensity's better.
More intense?
Yeah. More competition.
What would you say? Don't hide back there. Come out in front of the camera. Want to do a Budweiser commercial for us?
Over the off season.
What?
Bigger players.
Bigger players.
Yeah, I had to lift a little bit, build up.
You getting as many steals?
Yeah, I'm averaging 12 assists a game.
What do you find the biggest difference?
Aggressiveness.
It's more aggressive?
Yeah.
You gotta keep your intensity up.
Yeah.
And I guess you find on every team you meet, there's a lot more height.
Yeah.
Now, how about college life? What do you like about college life the most?
It's not real. There's no real big difference except, you know, yeah, you get to stay on campus.
Yeah, how do you feel being away from home? It's a nice experience?
I'm on my own.
You on your own?
Yeah, feels good.
You got to schedule your own life, huh?
Yep. Nobody to pressure you and everything. Nobody to pressure you.
And nobody to pressure you, huh?
Better grades.
I hear you guys are getting the job done in the classroom, though. Well, that's really good. Remember, that's what's going to get you a job when you get out. I mean, you know, you might make the NBA, but the odds aren't with it. So I hope you guys all get your degrees and do really well. And I'll tell you, we're really proud of what you guys did last year.
See Lethal Weapon 3 already.
Okay, this is Frank Winkle for Norristown basketball, and we'll see you at the start of the second half.
Back here, Eagles Gymnasium. Halftime score, the Patriots of Pennwood 53, Eagles of Norristown 35. And a couple of things became very quickly apparent.